Hi everyone again. Now I've made a video very recently today, like a few seconds ago, literally, about transcendence as a strength of ADHD. Now, there's one more strength I want to talk about, but I'm going to have to break it up into 3 groups into shorter videos, just because it's kind of hard to put into words and it's going to take me a minute. Right. Now, I'm going to say it. Confidence. This is what this video is about. Now, but I'm not saying confidence is a strength of ADHD. It really depends on the person, because lots of people with ADHD tend to struggle with low self-esteem based on things like misunderstandings surrounding the condition, failures that they take too hard, whether they feel like they fail themselves or someone else, and others corresponding factors that, tie into their symptoms and their social difficulties. But I'm going to explain that more in detail now. Just give me a sec. Now, first, I need to make a mention. If you like the content and want to see more, then please, leave a like. What is it you should say? Oh, yeah. Comment questions in the comment. Follow me on TikTok and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Now, what I mean by confidence is there are certain aspects that tie into confidence that also tie in to people with ADHD being more innately good at or having a better understanding of. Now, I know that doesn't sound clear, so let's just start at the beginning. Right, people with confidence tend to be quite social, right? They're social butterflies, you might say. And that can be true also of people with ADHD, despite the factors of low self-esteem and negative emotions and so on and so forth that just come about because of the way they struggle to interact with the world or the way they struggle to interact with other people and vice versa. So, and what I mean by social butterflies, it's usually more common in kids with ADHD because, when you're a kid, you're more innocent, you're more focused on your interests. As you get older, it's not like you lose interest in your interests, it's just other things come into play. Responsibilities, a work life, higher education, so on and so forth, long-standing relationships. So, long-lasting relationships. But in the schoolroom, though kids with ADHD may struggle socially, and be a little awkward or struggle to get along with the teachers sometimes just because of impulsivity usually, and in my case I couldn't stop talking in the classroom. It was hard to stop talking, and there were people who'd find it annoying and there were teachers who would find it disrespectful, but then there were people who understood why I was like that, and some people who found it actually charming because like me, I find it when someone's really interested in something and they can't stop talking kind of really appealing because you can see it, like, all over their face, how interested they are in whatever they're talking about, and that makes me happy. But kids with ADHD can be a bit of a social butterfly simply because of those kinds of characteristics. The fact they can't stop talking to their friends, the fact that they can't stay quiet, they can't stay calm, the fact they're constantly on the go. When you're a kid, it's quite common for other kids to kind of gravitate towards a person like that because more often than not they might be seen as they get older as the class clown who everybody kind of adores and everybody's waiting for the next joke, or sometimes as the confident one, although they're sort of reading these characteristics as an overall confidence when in fact it's just their interests. And it's so weird area because I can't say confidence is a strength of ADHD. It's definitely possible. If you're someone with ADHD who has low self-esteem, don't worry, because confidence depends on what you see confidence as. I kind of see it the same way as I see bravery, You're not brave because you're not afraid of anything. You're brave because despite being afraid, you still go ahead. Now, I see confidence the same way. The best kind of confidence is the one that you build on yourself, the one that you kind of construct, because instead of letting the things that make you feel uncomfortable, the things that make you feel like you're not enough, bring you down, use as fuel to build you up. Now, that's how I view confidence. So, yeah, and as a kid, it's just easier to do that because you don't have so many responsibilities as when you get older. So, I can't say I was a social butterfly, but I did have more friends than I'd realized when I was a kid. and it only dawned on me later. And when I got into comp and I really hit my stride, I had a large friend group, and the first time that occurred to me, I thought it was because of them that they were my friends. You know, I just happened to find people who were really nice, who were really comforting or understanding. But a lot of that was down to me, because I'd go and talk to them, I'd discuss my interests, I'd get highly invested in discussing my interests, and I go from there. So yeah, now there are other two aspects that kind of tie into a sort of confidence that are important and can be strengths of people with ADHD, which is people with ADHD can sometimes be really good negotiators, and they can be really effective influencers. Now, those are more niche areas or more specific areas, which is why I'm going to use the following two videos to talk about those individually. But if you like the content and you want to see more, then please, like I said earlier, leave a like, leave a comment, questions in the comment, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I think the next one I will focus on is that idea of being a good negotiator and why that is sometimes a strength of people with ADHD. But once I'm done with these strengths, I will be moving on to difficulties, or if people are more interested, I can start going into autism as well. So that's up to you guys. Do you want me to start addressing autism as a difficulty, well, as a disorder, as a neurological issue, and start going down the same kind of route I've used for ADHD, or do you want me to continue with ADHD? Totally up to you guys. So, like I said, if you like it and you're still here when the next video comes out, which should be tomorrow, New Year's, Happy New Year's everyone, then I'll see you then. For now, bye.